Welcome back to my channel. I'm here on Smittons Bay in the area of Clinkets, Barbados, and I just wanted to take you with me on a beach walk up this beautiful stretch of beach. It's button bound between the area of Clinkets, where we know is the housing scheme, and it's also button bound between the Fish Pot restaurant, where it's to the south of us from here. And if behind me you can see an area like the cement plant, for example, there, very scenic and beautiful. And today I just want to walk with you through this whole process and introduce you to some interesting life on the beach. The beach is one of my favorite areas, and I do love to take part in that kind of exercise on a morning, since it's good for the soul. I'm now on a break, so I just wanted to take in the beach for a bit and let you enjoy with me. Growing up as a kid, I used to bathe in this area here. We used to roast breadfruit and play cricket on the beach and eat some flying fish, and you know, it brings back lots of memories. This kind of exercise here. You can see behind me the Half Moon Fort Marine, and where the boats are moored. And you can also see here again the bridge, the Clinkets Bridge, where the water comes down from the Gully Hill. Marlon would have spoken about this in his previous video on the Gully Hill. You can check out that video there as well on my channel. And the area behind here is where the water filters and even forms a little pond behind me there. Here is the main area where we bathe as kids. Growing up in the sea, we would go and hull or do what we call boogie boarding and surfing here. And there were many sea urchins, so if you got caught with a sea urchin on your foot, you would use some good hot candle grease to let the sticky parts of the sea urchin that broke off into your foot walk out. So, you know, you paid the price for having fun if you do step on what we call a shooter or sea urchin, which are the black ones. The sea eggs are the white ones, and their tentacles are not as elongated or sharp. What I'm going to do is just walk you up to a cliff here, where behind me you will see what is known as the fort around here. You can see there, we call it Half Moon Fort. You can see there behind me, and you can see the cement plant as we walk towards the area here. So it's quite a reasonable day today, very sunny, very beautiful and bright and warm in the morning, and the waves are breaking nice and crisp on the beach. There's a particular area that I found interesting. A gentleman on a bicycle said to me the other day that he felt it was like a fortification of some sort, because if you look, you can see a natural feature there behind me, like some type of built-up structure. I don't know if it was a small battery, but I will have to ask Mr. Carl Watson, historian, about this. I think it's very interesting, the shape of it, and it's really pronounced in terms of a carved area. So I will have to ask some questions about it and take some photos and show the experts to see if we have come across anything interesting in this area in terms of our fortified history. But right behind me there, as you can see, is a fortified, a kind of built up structure, you know, deliberately so. And I'm just beginning to wonder what it really is. The gentleman on the bicycle pointed that out, and we had many discussions. So I'm going to forward it to one of those persons to see if we can get some semblance to solve this mystery. Again, I'll walk towards the end of this rock. I would normally jog on the beach and end up here and do some stretching and push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks even. But it's a beautiful, beautiful scenery to take in. I painted it twice already too with my paintings, so you know, it's quite enchanting to view. And I'll just take a walk back down now to the other area, which is towards the Fish Pot restaurant, and I'll take a walk back down there towards the Fish Pot restaurant, and once I get to certain parts, I will just identify them for you and identify a few features of the beach that you also should take caution when you come to visit our beach here in Barbados. So I'll point that out to you as I continue with my journey. So yeah, we're picking it up along the beach. You would see many different types of flora and fauna. We have here behind me, if you can see right here, some grape trees. Now, these grape trees are very interesting. The grapes are very tasty. We call them sea grapes. So you can see the structure of the leaf right here, a sea grape leaf. And these tend to be very, I don't see any blossoming now, but they tend to be very tasty, especially with a hint of salt water. They're quite tasty, and we call them sea grapes. So this is a huge tree on Smittons Bay, situated here. I'm wondering if Frog is around the corner that I can go and give him a shout. He's my neighbor, and he is into fishing and fish pots and making the fish pots that I will also featured in my last video. So we're gonna see if we have Frog here. And how you doing, sir? Morning, Mr. Frog. You all right? Yeah, man. So we are up to today. I see you got some quite a bit of catch, if you don't mind me doing a little video here. You roasted these.
Yeah, for the fish pot.
Yeah, for the fish pots. So
For the fish pot.
yeah. So I just doing this video for my channel that people could see. And if you don't mind telling me about how this whole process, man, because I see you working really hard here. Okay. Morning, everybody. This is my friend here, Mr. Frog. He's very handy. I want to highlight the people of my parish. So say hi to the folks, Frog.
Hi guys.
Yeah, he's here working really hard.
What I'm doing here now is
yes, tell me.
Getting ready for the to bait the fish pots.
Yes.
These, what you seeing here is bait for the that came up the fish pot that we just reject. So we just put them in, roast them and put them in here in a bush. And wrap them, and then we just tie them up in a ball, go back in the fish pot, so they become like moss, artificial, not artificial, but in the sense they will smell a bit, but they will see the green, so it will be like moss. Moss, either green or brown. So what we do is, I have about 14 to 15 pots, and what we do is we get these ready, go up there, pour them, take out the fish, with something, you reject, so as you can see, congers and these there, and the best fish, and then we just wash it, the cycle all the time. The best is selling the
so what kind of fish you see? You got congers here, you got what, barbas?
This is a grant.
A grant?
This is a conger.
Piece of conger.
That I just chop up.
Yeah.
This is what we call a ship pilot. You know the little Bajan term.
Yeah.
What said these is barberries.
Ah.
Dr. Fish, rich,
Dr.
strong.
Fish, very strong.
Yeah, you mostly see this this here, and this is a different. This is a conger eel.
Moray eel.
Yeah, moray eel. Well, you can see different teeth in the teeth.
And this other one here.
Yeah. So this was the poisonous one. That one.
Oh yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got people in the back here waving with a boat. Yeah, so this is very interesting. So this is how you do your process. And what kind of fish you normally catch in the pot?
We catch all sorts of variety of fish. Horse size. Some people don't know my name, but you have to see horse size. Snappers, grants, cream mullets, chubs, ninis, anything that on reef fish, mostly reef fish. Or the pot is on the ground, so mostly reef fish.
So this is the boat you go out in?
No, my boat is out in the morning.
Oh, is in the morning out there?
So some of these buoys, what you see on top of the water, Flora, these objects.
Yeah.
Some is main fish pot.
Oh, so you anchor them in the morning. Is there any other ways to mark the fish pots?
No. Yeah, we mark them. Some mark by the certain parts of the houses on the land, certain trees. At one point, a guy marked one with a cow and the cow moved, so he couldn't find it. So he's very foolish. So people learn from him.
Hey, mark it move.
Yeah, the cow moved and he lost the foolish man.
Yeah.
So we did lost for anything for the coastal area, trees, houses, any building, anything so. We just do that. So then we just know.
Right, very nice. Yeah. There's something I want to ask you about in the future video that Alon B. Motley from Jamaica had asked me to check out with somebody. You grew up knowing about anything he calls sculling, a way of oaring?
It's a way of oaring. If you look at this boat here, this boat designed for engine, and these is roll lock. Right, these is roll lock. Picture this oar in the center, like this. You be in between the two oars, but this sculling now, here is where this sculling oar to be. So you have a U. So you don't U here. And then the guys just stand up there and what they do then is hold the oar straight. You see the oar be straight across and just turn it and ring it.
Let me get that rhythm on your hand.
Yeah, I ring it. The oar be back in this direction, straight. The guys got a U here, the oar spinning, and the guy just. And it's work like a capella, but only back and forth. Back and forth. It don't go all around. It back and forth. It work like a capella. The whole rotation like a capella, but back and forth. And they send the boat forward. So that's how the guys get planchers. Because if you start the engine or put any kind of behavior in the water, foolishly, the planchers is run. So the oar will be just on top of the water. And
quiet, and you're quietly. Well, maybe one day, if you don't oblige, I will ride with you and get an example of how you do it. When you're ready to go one day, just carry me with you. And because I want the young people to see. Because I don't know what this. If a lawman didn't tell me about this thing is sculling, I even know about this. They say, tell me, it's a fisherman. What do you know about sculling, you know?
Yeah. Some guys still use it, but it's only for when you catch in pilchers or jacks through the net, cast net.
Oh, this is brilliant. I'm glad he stumbled across you here doing some work.
Not to get the bait, not to on. You be on to the bait, so the bait won't move. But as the bait hit any kind of movement in water, as it become fish one of them, like fishes kick behind bait. You make them pan, and then the other fishes come and eat them. That way fishes attack in
schools.
Schools.
Yeah, schools.
So when one pop them pan, another one they're bone, another one eat them.
I see.
That when you see fish kicking, that's what happen.
So what's the name of this vine that you
I don't know the name of the vine, but the guys tell me use it to the closest thing for baking the pots. And it work.
So who are the current fish pot makers down here now? Because I know Meffords used to make some and things.
They got a guy named Sam.
Sam?
Yeah, he died, he used to make them. But then he picked up when he died, so he didn't make them.
So you live in Checker Hall?
He lived here, he just didn't have them for it.
Half Moon Fort?
He didn't have them for it. He just didn't have them for it, yes sir. Yeah, just didn't have them for it.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful, man.
Yeah. The fishing industry is nice. Sometimes you get good fish and you don't get. Cause you know how it is sometimes. Yeah. And you got a lot of hardship and like no fish and no man hold the parts. The boat by guys in the boat cut them off. And that's really hardship. It's come cause it's your whole life.
Depends on this.
Yeah. Understand? Your whole income become cause if you spend money there, you sure you want money. So the guys, if you lose there. You understand? If you lose there, know that you need expense. That one space, 2 fish pots, you done.
Wow, that's thing. So okay, guys, you heard that. So try not to do these little cheeky things because it is a livelihood for people and depends on it. So you know, try to help each other out in terms of people being able to earn a living and try not to cut the guys pots and strings and stuff like that. If you could desist from it.
I want most suggest not being in here.
But feel free to share.
Yeah. Right now, I the horse part. The part they have is not mine. Let me say, I'm old man. Sherman. And right now, we have the cheapest prices on pot fish. Ready done, clean, done or undone or ready done.
Okay.
And he got the cheapest right now.
Okay. So that's a good idea. You invest in the fish pots and then you also sell the fish and everything from the fish pot right at St. Elmo's up the road.
He has a variety of fish there.
Yeah, and then the guys below in the market as well, they can
Yeah, but his price, that price different than his.
Okay.
He have lobsters, he got everything there.
Okay.
You only find his price in Motown.
Oh, cool. Great.
You want to find this cheap price in Motown, no way that's in Barbados.
Oh, cool. And I remember Mr. Phillips as well. He's talking about looking at the fishing industries in the office of Peter Phillips as well. Yeah,
right.
So that's good that they're investing and looking at the fisher folk and the life of the fisher folk. Both coming from political lives on the island and representing St. Lucie.
Right.
So representing the people of St. Lucie. So that's great that that those two guys are actually looking at interest in different ways about or fisher folk here in the north. And you know, we are close to another fishing village, 6 Mains, so it's good to see the interesting similarities and differences in the fishing life and how people do their thing.
Yes.
And you know, it's a wonderful thing, it's a treasure trove to come across you doing this here and beginning to, you say, bait the pot.
Bait the pot.
So he's beginning to bait the pot, and I can't wait to see that process. And then you take them out, drop them. And how many days before you pull the pots?
A week.
You take a week?
A week.
A week. And the congers, do they eat the fish out sometimes? It's very frustrating.
Yes. And very when the pot, the fish don't go in.
When
the pot,
fish don't go in. Fish got the intelligence to know there's a bad boy in here.
And he just eat and digest everything here. Because no one can get out.
I remember my days of seeing that.
Right, so he can live off of them. So he's troubled from there. One boy not going there.
Okay, get a full belly from in there.
Yeah. Yeah. So I feel what cause when we have this virus that came out.
Oh, you mean
only body that
Corona?
Maneuver or work with
the pandemic. Yeah.
Or the our country guy.
Yeah. I got you.
So everybody in the person asked me if they got a boat with seal.
Yeah.
So if another thing current event like this come out, we can make trouble. So people trying to get a boat ready now. Cause you the only person can fish. The only person could do their business normally is the fisherman or the country guy.
Yeah.
Everybody's going for an curfew issue and stuff like that.
So food security is important.
Yeah,
very important.
Right.
Yeah. So I see the need for agriculturalists and fisheries persons to be able to go and get the food to feed the population.
Yeah, exactly. Because nothing ain't coming in. Cause you can't do import, no export. So what the country can rely on? So the same guy, the little guys now that with the fishermen fishing ports and they got to feed the country. So in this in a time of this age, we need to rethink.
Rethink and retool.
Retool. Because only body can work there with the fishermen and curfew was there for them too, but they have more option of time and chance to do what they want to do.
Yeah, I got you.
You right? So that's everybody asking for a boat now.
Yeah, boats are in demand.
Boats are in demand. Because if people even if the curfew, then they still have to eat. If they can't come up, food will be bought to them.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you for this explanation, and I'll look into the life of a person dealing with fisheries. And you're a multi-skilled man too, so you do many things.
Build boats, fit boats, paint boats, everything.
Yeah.
So we need to really think about this thing, because plus it is a half topic at that time in this game. So you need fish and you need the grain. So you need to think now, based upon life, what you need to eat and what you should not eat. So you only circumstances these things come in fully effective to see. So you don't want that. Country, you gotta learn to think country. Right now is one of the most beautiful and protected nations in the world right now, because everybody coming here.
Yes.
Why everybody coming here? After 2 days go here, what you let see people like to spend here a year here.
Wow, that's great.
Just Barbados. So if you don't know your country worth now, they serve you. You gonna know your country worth.
Well, it made me take a beach walk this morning, so I just see the beauty. Yeah.
You know, boy come from America, England, France, Japan, to you, well, this is your beautiful. Yeah, you have a treasure, you know?
Yeah.
I sure remember, excuse me, here, beautiful Barbados, Jim of the Caribbean, and this is now you see it full effect. And to me, the Prime Minister doing a wonderful job. She's doing a excellent job.
Indeed.
She's doing a wonderful job.
So yeah, I mean that's wonderful, and I hope we continue to stay safe and keep Barbados protected from the pandemic.
Yes.
And you know that I know we all adhere to the things in terms of partying and gatherings
and wear your
mask and things like that. When you go out in those large crowds in particular.
Wear your mask, this thing is done.
Yeah.
Okay, you may say, all right, good, you know, but if you tested it, everything you are going to quarantine. And what about your children, your family, all them?
Right.
So wear your mask, go wear your mask and be careful.
Yeah, and be careful.
You need to be careful, Barbados.
Or do some distancing between yourselves. So, you know, Frog, I want to thank you and for taking some time to talk with me.
Yes, man.
And I'm going to continue my journey along the beach now.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and I want you to have a good day, man.
Yeah.
And you continue doing the fantastic work and catching loads of fish.
Okay, man.
All right, for the people of Moontown. So say bye and you have a good day. All right. I will talk to you later. All right, so you see there a good conversation with my friend Frog as we depart that section there here in Clinkets, St. Lucie, Smittons Bay. I think he had quite a few positive things to say about Barbados, and he's very patriotic. He feels really good about being able to contribute to the life and sustainability of our beautiful island, Barbados. Behind me here, the tide is getting a bit low. We had full moon full moon is tonight actually, on December the 29th. We had what we call the silver moon, or the last night, very pretty. And you can see some rocks here in the background. When what we call the shoal, when it gets really low, you can actually walk and go out on the reefs and see many species. We used to have a lot of sea eggs and shooters and other wildlife sea life here, flora and fauna. But you know, due to maybe erosion and other things on the beach, that is no longer as prevalent as it used to be. Here behind me and above me is what we call a manchineel tree. It's a poisonous tree. The berries, if the milk goes on your skin, so you got some berries here. If the milk goes on your skin, that is trouble for you. The quick antidote is the salt water, but you try not to let the milk or touching the leaves or anything go on you. And blackbirds normally nest in the manchineel tree, and they tend to do when they're setting, they tend to fly and pick at your ears and stuff. So that's another thing you have to negotiate. Some blackbirds here zipping around behind me, so you have to be careful because they're very territorial, and I'm in their space right now. So I'll walk along, hopefully safely, one or two flying by, and hope they don't get to pick me up. I also want to see if I see some crabs, but I don't know if I will get to see any today. But you know, I see a little bird flying along there. You can hear them chirping. A crab is just crawling into his hole. But these holes here, they just come down here like that, and you see a crab hole there, and the white crabs, or we call the ghost crabs, come out of these holes, and people can sometimes tend to fish with them, but they see you and they're curious, they feel the vibration and they run in. Now this is what I was talking about, a berry. You have to be careful here. This is a berry here. Yeah, you can get it right there on that, and that will give you, if the milk goes on your skin, that will give you some problems. So that are zipping by at 200 miles an hour, but we will pick it up when they get down over to Port St. Charles, and we will just finish the video there. Alright, here now is another area. I normally bathe in this area here where the boats are. It has a sandbar and also a bit of shoal there, but once you get past the doctor shoal, they call it, you're free to go onto lots of sand out there where the boat is. Yeah, you're free to go out there once you get there. Hey Sarge, how you doing? Yeah, Sarge is just passing me by. He's one of those guys from Smittons that he does a wonderful trade in. His brother Bates used to do we would call catching sea cats, or scuttling, where you get the scuttle or the sea cat, something like an octopus, and you can pickle it, you can fry it. It's very tasty, and I don't know when last I had some sea cat though. It would be good to have some. But we are now walking into the parish from St. Lucy into the parish of St. Peter. That's how close we are in terms of a parish. So this is in the area of between Clinkits and Shermans, St. Peter, St. Lucy. The borders are really bottom bound, and we are walking out towards, you see in the open, approaching the Fish Pot restaurant, and we're gonna walk towards there and get a scenery, see some boats there going out with the tourists, and you know, it'll be good to see some action on the southern part here as the tourists come and frolic and play in the sun safely in the pandemic. And you know, the area is really nicely developing and coming along really well. So it's quite a very scenic area here. It's always healthy to take beach walks. It's good for the health and good for exercise and good to relax. The beach has many good healing properties, and it's very nostalgic for me growing up here. Here was never a restaurant before. It used to be part of the Berean church, as my mom would have told me growing up, the Berean Bible Church, and then it used to be a storehouse for boats. And then over here they even had a fortification right here. I think it was Rupert Fort. It could be stand corrected. But anyway, it was a fortification in this area here as well. The British had many forts and batteries along here. So, you know, and we even have some sand castles here. People have been being very creative, doing some sand castles. Hey, wonderful, wonderful for you to see here. Look, some sand castles. Children have been frolicking. It's quite nice. And everybody is cooling out for breakfast in the background here by the Fish Spot restaurant. So you can see, right, a wonderful vista out into the sea. A beautiful day today. And I just want to thank you for joining me for these few moments to explore the beach from Smittons Bay to the Fish Spot restaurant between the parishes of St. Lucie and St. Peter in the north of Barbados. We had a wonderful encounter with Frog there. He taught us quite a few things about the whole idea of fish spots and sculling with the boat, and the whole importance of the fisheries people and keeping the island safe in terms of food security. So, you know, I just hope that you learned something from this video, and when I come back in another video, we will explore some more exciting stuff about Barbados as well, because this is all part of our culture. And as I say, develop this site to explore all of our cultural entities and creative entities as well. So until then, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I'm looking forward to, you know, talking to you some more from beautiful sunny Barbados. So Happy New Year, and belated Merry Christmas and all of those good things for 2020. And just try to stay as safe as you can in this pandemic. And one day it will be all over. So be positive and be happy. Bye for now.